Hello and welcome back to War in the Human Tanks Limited Operations. I thought it was just on my end, but no, it is not. I know this now. There's this weird, annoying, I guess you could call it a popping noise that was happening. I don't have any idea of what it was or why it was or anything, but it's annoying, and I don't know why in the hell it was in that recording, but it was in our last recording, and it's dumb, and I hate it. Yeah. So, welcome back to us. We're the 4th Imperial Armored Corps. I kind of glazed over this. I recognized it at one point, and then I was like, nah, there's no way. In the first game, Shotaro Daihone's corps is the 4th Imperial Armored Corps, and now we're the 4th Imperial Armored Corps again. Which is weird to me. I mean, you think because Daihone, he did the Rebel Army thing. Basically, he took the 4th Imperial Armored Corps with him, because those were his tanks. So, of course, he would just take the whole thing with him. I don't know, I mean, if I was the head of a country and I was like, I just lost my 4th Imperial Armored Corps to a traitor, I wouldn't make a new 4th Imperial Armored Corps. I mean, maybe I would. I feel like I would just put that name kind of like in its own little category and be like, those are traitors, and that name's forever stained, and we'll never use it again, because all it does is bring attention to the fact that we have these traitors, and that's just not going to happen. So it's just weird that they did, in fact, make a whole new 4th Imperial Armored Corps, and it's just weird that we're in charge of it. Just strange. Anyway. Oh my goodness. Last time, we fought a giant tank. We destroyed giant tank, because the cliche in this game, in this series rather, is this is a big tank, therefore it has to be strong. And it's like, well, no, that's never worked for you guys yet. It's still not going to work. We're just gonna keep, same song and dance. Bigger isn't better. You guys need to quit doing it. Stop. Learn from your mistakes. You're embarrassing yourselves. So, next episode, here we are. Go! By the way, we're going to Kumano. Because something went on. Let's find out what. Go! Go! Chapter 10, The Imperial Necromancer. Man, the amount of times they just keep bringing that name up. It's wonderful. And now it's a title! It's a title of an entire chapter. Man. I wanted to be so mature last episode. Possibly because I was just so tired, I don't know why, but... It's like, you're half dead. Well, you're adopted. That was what my response wanted to be. Only because, Hotaro's commander gets jumped around a couple of times, so... But that's the level of immaturity I wanted to have. West of the Empire of Japan's territory, at the foot of a steep and treacherous mountain range. Oh, that sounds really nice. There is a community of unique culture. The Special Imperial District, Kumano. Unique culture, huh? Though technically a part of the Empire of Japan, they were recognized as an autonomous. They are recognized as an autonomous zone. The leader of this Kumano district was a young woman whose fate had been decided by her heritage. Yeah, that's nice. I mean, that's pretty much what, every royal ever, but I mean, whatever. Maybe they're gonna go into something crazy like Fire Emblem always does, who knows? Hey look, it's Kumano officer. We've received a new report. The Kingdom of Japan has defeated the Alliance Army. What? Isn't that a little fast? Says the guy who just looks super unenthused. The principal instigators of the New Japan Alliance Army have all fled, but all human tank units in their possession have been destroyed. The fighting was supposedly neck and neck. I can't believe it concluded so quickly. Well, you see. Turns out they tried a big dumb, and it didn't work for them. And they banked everything on that big dumb. and it didn't work for them. Speaking of also weird things, the Grand Cross unit is like in charge, is headed by, oddly enough, a traitor, number one, but number two, like, it's the Grand Cross unit is like, yeah, I don't know, it's always been, in this storyline, it's kind of always been more of like, it's a very high level unit, and granted, Karara is Karara and could do whatever she wanted, and if she wanted to take over someone's unit, she just did that, but, you know, and also she's friggin' royal, like, super high up on the totem pole and could order anyone to do anything at all, but the point is, it's a very high level unit, and it's very often been under the direct command of, you know, of a royal. It's just odd that it's, you know, in the hands of a traitor general. Like, you think there'd be a little bit more, you know, I'm gonna reward this amazing, awesome, most important unit ever of our country to a guy who I trust implicitly, rather than a traitor. But I mean, you know, who knows? He could have a really good track record and be trusted and awesome and still just hate everybody. Who knows? Maybe he's really good at avoiding detection. It's Izumo Tachibana. Look at her, isn't she just such a friendly person? She has goggles on, which is like a +10 to your awesomeness. So, the reason? What? Do you know the reason? Yes, Lady Izumo is asking for the reason for such a quick end to the war. Are you even paying attention to the words coming out of her mouth? Yes, sir. It seems most of the credit is being given to Major Shirahase and the 4th Imperial Armored Corps by the Kingdom Reinforcements. Yadaro Shirahase. I see. Soldiers from the Empire of Japan. But why? Well, they're only rumors, but... What is it? Let it all out. You won't be held accountable for mere heresy. Oh, mere heresy? God damn it. You won't be held accountable for mere hearsay. Not heresy. It's hearsay. Well, according to the rumors, Major Shirahase possesses a special ability to restore human tanks who have reached their action limits. What? We hear that the cause of their success was his restoration of the reserve tanks who had all reached their action limit. Reading is really hard. That's how we got the nickname Necromancer. The name Yadaro Shirahase is now practically an urban legend. Oh, that's neat. It's like the General from Hell. Speaking of which, that's totally why Endo can't be Shotaro Daihane. 100%. Like, while it would be an awesome plot twist and things, it would serve mostly just to piss me off, because friggin' Shotaro is the legend, and he cannot be beaten by anybody. Those are the rules that we live by, and I will be damned if those rules get flipped over their head. Urban legend. Yeah, an urban legend means shut up. We know what the word, what the phrase urban legend means. Get out. Kaketsubata. Kaketsubata. It's such a hard, man. That's a tough name. You need not explain the definition. Yes, Lady Izumo? That man, he can make inoperative human tanks operational? Rumors are rumors, and they won't change the fact the Empire of Japan has to disarm their military. You have a really hard name, and I don't like to say it. Just throwing that out there. Oh gosh. Tsubata, like I said, Tsubata's easy. Kakitsubata, that's never gonna happen. Kakitsubata, see if it's true. Sure, yeah, I'll just go and friggin' magically find out the, you know, I'll just take some tanks over to him. It won't be weird at all. Hey, these tanks don't work anymore. Make them work. I'm only from Kumano and I shouldn't be here, but hey, whatever. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get it done. I mean, very well. Please leave the matter to me. Must have peace. Having been given a long vacation, the members of the 4th Imperial Armored Corps have found themselves with too much free time. A problem that Shotaro Daihone would probably never have had. Also, Yataro probably doesn't have either. Or rather, things have gotten tense. Huh? What are the commander and vice commander doing? They were in the war room, glaring intensely at each other from opposite sides of the table. We had better be playing shogi. And Totaro was on the opposite end of the room, laying down and watching TV, like the lazy bum she is. There are no good dramas on at this hour. That's the... You know what? That's the first world problems right there. Commander? Don't talk to me. Sorry. Totaro, what are these two doing? They're deciding on meal duty. Totaro answered lazily. Meal duty? Well, it hasn't been long since those two took up this new post. They never decided who will prepare the food. But it seems even more tense than before we deploy for battle. Right? I think I might cry. So Hannah, the meals have always been prepared by the staff officer since, like, ancient times. What? That's obviously a lie, and don't call me by my first name. But in the Empire, I think it's pretty well-known custom that it's the staff officer's job to do the cooking. What nonsense. Yeah, there are customs like that in the kingdom too, apparently. It came down from some Imperial staff officer. Covering fire from the side. Otaro, whose side are you on anyway? I don't care. Human tanks don't need to eat anyway. Why don't we take turns? That should be fair, huh, Captain? But... whatever, but shouldn't you make it soon? It's getting dark. I guess it can't be helped. Commander's orders, after all. I don't even know what just happened. A while later. Sorry for the wait. Oh? What is it? Laid on the table were several black objects. It's like out of a manga. Help yourselves. Go ahead and eat. Ah, Harvest Moon. How I love messing up making meals and having them just be a black, burnt piece of crap. It's wonderful. And then entering that into the cooking festival, and then realizing that Karen has already entered in a burnt piece of crap to the cooking festival. And friggin' Gourmet is like, yo bro, only one burnt piece of crap per cooking festival. And it's like, damn it Karen, you drunk idiot. How did you beat me to this? At least you have an excuse. You put too much wine into everything you make. Meanwhile, I'm just dumb. Looks aside, the smell was so intense that you couldn't help but tear up. Whoa, is it something citrus? No, it's nothing like that. You knew I can't cook, but you still ordered me to prepare the food. Look. Whoops. Slipped my mind. Then go ahead and eat. Ew. I hope he's just poking at it with like a fork. Oh well, I guess there's no other choice. Hold on a second. I know how to cook! I'm guessing. But by then, Hotaru had already gotten up and left the room. Where'd she go? I wonder if she might know how to cook. 3 minutes later. Okay, it's ready. Huh? This is... Oh! Omelets? It looks so tasty. They're poached. Poached, right. Yeah, sure. I don't know if I read things right. Did you make this, Otaru? Yep, Eat up while it's still warm. It's better than eating that gross black thing. How humiliating. Though I can't really deny it. Hey, this is delicious. What is this? You made it in 3 minutes? What in the world are you? Well, I'm a human tank, but I mean, you know. A mercenary. Any problems with that? But why are you eating too? Didn't you say tanks don't need food just a minute ago? But it's okay, right? Munch, munch. Well, sure. You are the one who made it, after all. I look forward to it tomorrow, too. Wait! Whoa! Hey, hold up a second. Just because I make food for you once doesn't mean all of a sudden you're getting this every day. That's not how the world works. I thought you were going to take turns. But if we're going to eat, it might as well be good. Well, I'm fine. But what made you feel like eating? Because we were arguing? They said on TV that omelet was today's lucky charm. Oh. 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 Scarf. You don't know how to eat like a lady, do you? Reporting, sir. What is it? It's a Herald tank! Oh, thanks! I'm so glad for you to just pop in and tell me that. What happened? Reporting, sir. Orders from Imperial Headquarters to take a holiday in Akashi, sir. What? What a weird message. Akashi. That's a place name, right? If I remember right, it's just west of the Imperial territory. So if we're going to Akashi, did they arrange for us to stay at the hot springs resorts? No, sir. It's an order to take care of the stray tanks that have gotten out of control. Oh, okay, you know that's... Alright. What? Eliminate all the stray tanks at Akashi for the holiday. Sure. Yeah, that's how I like to spend my holidays. Wait, but... That's no holiday. That's just an order to deploy. Yeah, they're really pushing the definition. Yeah, Imperial Headquarters can't just leave us be. Oh, we're being deployed? You seem happy about it. Of course, for a human tank, nothing's more fun than fighting. At any rate, I wouldn't quite call it a holiday, but when you stretch it that far, I guess it is kind of refreshing. So, Commander, let's deploy. Deploying to Akashi for vacation. Yeah. Yeah. Just, that's what we're doing. So many enemy tanks in the relatively narrow battlefield. Blowing them up would be fun. But you know I hate using shock tanks. Alright, you know what, game? You said it, you were like, yo, this isn't even a great battlefield for shock tanks. Look how dumb it is. I don't really like this battlefield. Alright, whatever. It's friggin' fine. The game wants me to use a bomb. It's like, hey, you don't usually use bombs. Why don't you try to use a bomb at least one time? You know, because it might be fun. Well, fine, game. Just because you want me to, I'll use a friggin' bomb. It'll be wonderful. Wow, I do not have many tanks. Look at this. Look at this. It's like my team has been gutted. Hey, Relic, do you want to use friggin' artillery tanks? Well, yeah, I do. Haha, you have one. Thanks. Not even a good one. It's a Shizuka. Wonderful. I'm still bringing it. Was there really ever any doubts? Man, they gave me some lousy assault tanks too. Well, I guess we'll bring a Tsubasa. Not really giving me much here. Ugh, Aova's just such a crappy thing, and so is a Colin. They're so bad. Oh, god damn it. I guess we gotta bring a battlefield. Alright. Well, looking. Oops. Well, Taro just left. We'll get her back here in a second. It'll be fine. Why don't you go just position? Okay. No, you know what? That's stupid. No, well. Shoot. It's such a weird Mm. Hmm. Such a weird, damn it. Okay, whatever. We're gonna figure this crap out. Alright, Battlefield, go there. It's not even a good... whatever. I don't know how to use bombs. Shock tanks aren't my strong suit. Very little is my strong suit. But shock tanks are like an especially weak part of my game. I could bring one more thing. Well, it certainly isn't going to be a shock tank. Get out of here with that bullshit. I'm gonna bring another scout tank. Because I said so. And you know what? It's going to go right up the right side. Whatever. It'll be fine. Alright. This team is legendary. Nothing bad will ever happen. Overwrite that save. Oh man. Akashi cleanup operation. What a holiday we have going on today. This is gonna be an episode where I'm gonna have to like do some serious editing. Because I already just, honestly, I would totally just redo the whole episode already. I feel like I've just done a horrible job. Games. You need to have your own voice acting, because then I don't have to read anything, and we won't have any problems. I'm ready to sortie. Boom. Bomb. There's not gonna be anything here but bomb. Can't wait till I get shot and just like, alright, cool. Why'd you even bring that bomb? That's what's gonna happen. Friggin' can't hit from here. Are you kidding me? Stupid bomb. You know what? You deserve this. You're worthless to me anyway. I'm sitting here trying to think of something to talk about, because I don't want this to just be me mumbling to myself while I while I go through a battle, because that's what every single time we've ever done is. It's just me mumbling to myself while we do these battles. But like, I just got nothing to talk about. It's sad. Ooh, look at me shooting in random location. Well, you're dumb. It's gonna have to be so much editing done to this. Ooh. I feel like the first half was terrible. And like, never you shot here, didn't you? Aren't you? Where the hell are you? You're not who I wanted. I thought a person shot down here. Friggity. Like, I swear there was an assault tank that shot like right over here, right? I mean, that happened, didn't it? I guess it didn't. Whatever. Hopefully there are other command tanks on the left side somewhere, so I don't accidentally just run into it and kill it and it'll be like, oh crap, you know? Because I'm on a mission to kill everybody. Because that's how I get my S rank. And note, neither one of my shock tanks actually got to blow up, you know, blow up in the way that we want them to blow up, which is ignite the bombs. A kaboom. I've lit the fuse, you're going to lose. I think that's a Scarlet Briar line from Guild Wars 2. Or it's like very similar to that. I don't really necessarily know, of course, but you know. Every time I say the name Scarlet Briar, I'm always wondering, like, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost certain that's the name of the character from Guild Wars 2. But there's also a character from Fable, who, I think her name is Briar Rose, though. Ah, oh, crap, it's the enemy command tank. There's another tank around here somewhere. Well, I'm sorry, Tsubasa, but you've been sacrificed. It's for the greater good. Alright. Friggin' where in the hell would their other tank be if they have another tank? Who knows? I don't know. Ah, you. It's okay, I can jog back and kick your ass. I'm gonna run out of time before I finish this, aren't I? Wah. Goodbye, you. Otaro, it's up to you now. Oh wait, never mind, Otaro. It's not up to you. This enemy command tank's just really, really slow and can't do anything worthwhile whatsoever. So, I mean, you know. It's dead now. Hey look, I won. Hey look, I got a limit clear. I'm the best. Rank A? Oh. Oh, game. You. Not giving me the rank S. What did I do wrong? Was I too slow? Was I using too many tanks? Who knows? Who knows how their scoring system even works? I'm sure it'd be very easy to find out, but... Stray tanks are human tanks who have lost their commanding officer, and are no longer subject to orders. When their commanders are missing or killed in action, human tanks often go stray and begin attacking humans. This time, too, the culprits were stray tanks who had descended into town from their seclusion in the mountains. Is that the last of them? Well, that was interesting. I can't help but complain how few tanks the Imperial headquarters gave us. Hey, I complained about that too! But this area is Kumano, right? Yes, sir. If I remember right, the Kumano district is a special self-governing zone. They're supposed to possess a minimum limit of human tanks in order to maintain their self-governance. But they're clearly not taking care of their own business. But we didn't see any of them. Of course you didn't. Question, question, question. Could this be the guy with the really hard to pronounce name? Huh? Who are you? No, it's just some random Joe. I'm someone who has been entrusted with keeping the peace here in Akashi. Kumano's commanding officer. I've seen that uniform before. Yes, it's different from the Imperial uniforms, isn't it? Perhaps because it's a special zone. Alright, by the way, we're Major Shirahase and Captain Kunahara. I've been hearing about you for quite some time. Really? I'm curious about what those rumors are saying, but I think I'll pass on asking. So what's the reason we haven't seen any human tanks of yours? Well, I mean, you know, they're probably all at their action limit, or at least that's the illusion that we're going to give to you by showing you tanks that are at their action limit. But really, we probably have some tanks that are operational that we're just not going to talk about. You know why? Because it's funnier this way when we betray and kill you. What? Please come with me and I'll show you. This is human tanks at action limits. Indeed, the human tanks used for the protection of Akashi are all at their limits. Our guns are so heavy. What should we do? 5 in all? Really? You have 5 tanks? These 5 tanks were what you were defending a place with? No, you know what? That's ridiculous. Get out of here. You're a failure of a commander. Leave. Those 5 tanks want to do jack. They better be high tier tanks. God. Friggin' idiots. All 5 are useless now, though. They've all reached their action limits. There were 3 other assault tanks, but they were destroyed by stray tanks. Oh, okay, I mean, that, you know, I'll accept it. Alright, 8 tanks? Not as bad as 5. I'll accept it. I wonder if now, the important question is, were these assault tanks destroyed while at their action limit? Or were they like, okay, well, we gotta go out and do our jobs, and we're just blind as bats because we don't got our recon with us? That's the important question. Commander? What's up, Nahari? You should use your power to restore these human tanks, sir. Hey. Shh. I mean, it's not a secret, but shut up. Don't give them any ideas. She's right. You're the only one who can restore them, no? You guys don't understand. Commander, sir. Don't look at me like that. I'm bored of all this human tank stuff. I'm bored, guys. Meh. What are you saying? You're a real softy, you know that? Wah. Hey you, scout tank, can you really not hold your weapon? Yes sir, it's too heavy to hold. Try lifting it up one more time. Hold it like this. I can hold it! Oh, you restored it. It feels so strange to be able to hold a weapon again. Good job, sir. I'm so happy. Excellent, so the rumors really are true. It always ends up like this. I can detonate the explosives, sir. My strength has returned. What? Don't detonate here. Thank you so much, Major. I don't know what to say. Now, if any stray tanks attack again, you should be okay. And I don't have to deal with it. That's the real benefit that goes to me here, is that I don't have to deal with it. If you can suppress them with this equipment, that's not our responsibility. If you're going to suppress them with this equipment, what? I don't know. Hey, it's the guy with the really hard name. Kaketsubatsa. Lady Izumo, it seems the rumors were true after all. The rumors are true. You have a weird way of speaking, woman. Major Yadaro Shirahase, I do hope he does not become the fuel. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. How'd I do that? I hope he doesn't become the fuel for the fires of a new war. It's alright. It won't come to that. That's what you think. Autosave created. Now that was a fast one. Man, I hope after all the editing I do, it'll be at least semi-not complete crap. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Oh, goodness. I do a bad job at videos. Oh, hey guys. The Kumanos we're done with over here. They're out of the storyline again. Now we're going straight to the Kingdom of Japan's territory. What could we be doing there? I don't know. We'll find out next time. Isn't it weird that we keep getting sent to weird locations? Isn't it fun, too, that we're playing for the Empire of Japan? Batting, as they would say, for the Empire of Japan? I hate those people. Mainly because in previous games, you know, obviously the Empire were kind of scum. They were kind of scumbags. They're kind of really just dubious people. You know, not very good guys. And quite frankly, Kingdom of Japan were just so much cooler. I mean, Kurara Iakura, like, come on. Come on. Who wouldn't want to follow her? She's friggin' a royal who also just charges headlong in a battle. I'll take it. Versus a bunch of idiot generals at a headquarters who are all plotting and scheming against one another and really don't even want to do anything for themselves. I mean, I'm just saying, if we had a scale here, like, you know, it'd be really obvious which was the better team. So what are the chances that my mic, like, didn't do that weird, stupid noises again? Probably 0. Probably a big fat 0. Can't wait for that episode to be ruined. I'll probably have to redo it. You know what else I hate, though? I hate this game is hard enough to where I can't just be a cocky, arrogant asshole the entire time I'm playing. Like, if this was Fire Emblem, especially Fire Emblem Heroes, because that game's, you know, heroes can die, and you can just be like, it doesn't matter. Whereas in other Fire Emblems, it's like, one character dies, well, cool, great, gotta reset the whole game. Like, whole level, because I can, you know, otherwise they're gone for good. Oh, Fire Emblem. Great games. Great games. But I can't be an arrogant asshole. You know, I can't just be like, haha, I'm gonna win, because it's easy. Like, this game's hard enough to where I can't do that. Whereas Fire Emblem, or Legend of Zhao, or like, any strategy game where you have units that actually have HP values, I can be a total, just overconfident jerkface, because it's like, I know I'm not gonna lose those games. Fire Emblem, oh, I might make a mistake and a character dies. Whatever, you know, I'll just redo the game. But I mean, like, that's still few and far between. Like, I mean, come on. Friggin', when I got characters with HP, I know what I'm doing. When I have characters who just die in one hit, it's like, okay, that's not as good. I can't be a big friggin' jerk face. It makes me sad. I don't like it.